Hello and welcome to LumberHub. So this is a tutorial on how to use the RFQ system. The RFQ system will automatically email all the vendors you select for any quote you want to get. So to start out, you're going to have to add vendors. You can do that in here. If you don't have any existing vendors, you just add one like this and press save. If you have a lot of vendors and you buy to different locations, you'll want to make lists out of them. So maybe you're buying into the Northeast, you make the list called Northeast and select the appropriate vendors there. So once we're done that and we're ready to actually create an RFQ, let's say we're trying to buy a mixed truck into maybe your Montreal location. And your delivery locations are going to pull automatically from what we have in the system. If you need to add an extra one, just go to this top bar here and you can just add a new location just like this. So let's say we want to add Tulsa, Oklahoma. Tulsa, Oklahoma is now added. So we'll just have to refresh. And we have Tulsa, Oklahoma. Okay. So if you're buying by truck, just leave that like that. This is your requested delivery date. Default is 2 weeks away. Let's say I want it a little quicker. And we now select our items. So let's say one of our items is 2x4 8-foot. Spruce 2 and better. Now, the system's going to know how much is supposed to be on that truck based on it going to Tulsa. So you can click balance to automatically have it calculate the right number. You don't have to use this number. You can change the bundles yourself. We can also request a mix tally. So let's say you want some 10-foot on there. It's going to automatically pull the species and grade from the top. So if we want half a truck of this, we can still balance it. That's going to do this. Okay, and then so in your truck notes you can put anything. You can put has to be a certain male. You could put 5 trucks, let's say, if you're trying to buy more than one truck. So okay, this is our RFQ. We want all of our vendors to quote 5 trucks of 2x4, 8 and 10, about half and half. So you can either click a vendor list. This vendor list has vendors inside it. So maybe I'm choosing Northeast, Northwest, my list. Or you can just select individual vendors. So I'm just going to do that. I'm going to select all 3 of these test vendors I have. This is just a review page, so send the RFQ. Now there's a expiry time attached to all your RFQs when the links will stop working for your vendors. Default is midnight the same day. I'm going to set mine to 5 p.m. And we're going to click send. So this is going to leave us to the RFQ we just sent is right here. This shows all the vendors we sent it to. And it also shows that none have responded. So emails have been sent out. And each vendor will receive an email that just looks like this. Request for quote. This is from you. And it's going to say this is what we're quoting. And then each vendor has a link. The link will take them here. Expires at this time. You're quoting for this company, which would be you. It's going to show the delivery date that's requested, which is also in the email too. And the vendors are just going to put their prices in. So let's say the vendors are quoting these prices. Maybe the vendor wants to tell you what the mills are. and your vendors would fill in this form and press submit. When that happens, you're going to see on your quote that one of the vendors has filled in the quotes. So let's just do one more here. So here's another email to another one of your vendors. This one maybe we'll do a bit cheaper. So we also get your vendors, when they submit a quote, get an email that looks like this. It says, thank you for submitting your quote. Okay, back to your RFQ. We can see now this vendor quoted $550, $570. This vendor quoted $10 cheaper. And let's say it's now the end of the day and this vendor hasn't responded, not quoted. So what we'll do now is put a check mark on the one we want to buy. This is going to mark the RFQ as finished. You're going to send a PO yourself to whichever vendor this is. And now the RFQ is marked as closed, so you won't see it in pending anymore. And that's the RFQ system. Have fun.